Got another classic today, 1986 Chevy C10. But this one got a little something special under the hood. So stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and take her down the street, get her on the rack, tell you all the details. Get into it. So like I said, we got an 86 C10 finished in this beautiful brown metallic color. I'm not sure what the exact color code is, but I really do like this color. Like I said, it's brown with a little tiny bit of flake to it. So, but it shows beautiful on this car, and it really goes well with the tan interior as well, which we'll get to. So to start it off, she is sitting on a set of 22-inch US mag. It's a new style of wheel, so it kind of gives you that old school vibe of those torque thrusts. But if you see, they're kind of offset a little bit. So kind of different. Like I said, brand new tires and wheels, and they're staggered as well. Body looks pretty nice. There's some pictures of the roof. It's kind of like a copper color, honestly, like a deeper copper. Shows really nice in the light and outside. But moving further on down, the body appears to be pretty straight. Nothing big to point out or anything like that. Bed of the truck is solid. Looks like it's been coated. It doesn't look like Line-X, so I'm not really sure what it was coated with. But it's a clean bed nonetheless. The rear window looks good, no cracks or anything in it. Coming around the back, around the tailgate, pretty clean. Again, everything's been painted, so looks pretty solid back here. Nothing to point out as far as issues. Tail lights are new on both sides and they work. Again, looking down the body, she appears to be pretty straight. Got the sliding back glass. Few pieces of chrome. The trim that is on here look to be in good shape. No rusting or anything on the windows. The windshield itself is solid. I don't see any cracks, any rock chips, nothing to point out there. Come along to the front. Again, the hood itself seems to be in good condition. Seems to be aligned properly. Don't see any corners touching. We got new LED headlights in the front with the turn signals as well. The grille is in very good condition. I think these are new headlight housings as well. Front bumper, the chrome is good. We have no rust, no pitting, no cracks, and nothing that shows any signs of accidents, no dents or anything. Let me go ahead, pop the hood, and get to the good stuff. There we go. Alright, so good stuff. We got an LS motor in here already. It's a 5.3. Look like they did a very good job. Nice and clean install. Of course, we got power brakes, power steering. No AC. Still got the box and everything, so we're just not sure if they just didn't run it with the install or, you know, anything else. But relatively clean. We got dual electric fans, new radiator, of course. Looks super clean. Like I said, really nice install, and she sounds great as well, which you'll see on the test drive. Interior, very nice interior, designed to match the exterior. I like this kind of a tannish color. Seats are nice and soft. They've obviously been reupholstered. There's no cracks. There's no wear and tear by any at all. Dash is in good condition, meant to match as well with the tan. We got a little bit of lifting right here where the VIN is at. I'm not sure how you would get that to lay down, not adept at interiors, but that's about it. There are no cracks or anything, nothing else to point out there. Odometer reads 41,000 miles. Dashes, the rest of the gauges are super clean. Aftermarket radio. When we do the test drive, we'll check all of that out. Carpet is in great condition. Door panel, we got power windows. Again, everything matches. I think the color is nice. And then the bottom of the doors were painted to match the exterior as well. And then we got good door jambs. Let me go ahead and get to the other side. So again, pretty solid, looks good, great color coordination, door locks work, and again, like I said, the seats nice and soft, no issues back there. So stay tuned, we'll go ahead and get on the test drive. We'll go ahead and get started on the test drive. Like I said, it is LS. We're gonna go ahead and prime the fuel pump. Fires right up, sounds great. You can hear that fuel pump running as well. It's a little tiny bit loud for my liking. That's why I kind of like to put them in the fuel tank instead, but you know, it gets the job done. Again, mileage reads 41,000. Reading oil pressure, voltage, I don't think the gas pump, the fuel is reading correctly. Let me see if we got any. Yeah, we got sound. Radio works, so that's kind of cool having that aftermarket radio. No horn, actually no horn button. So windshield wipers work, left turn signal, right turn signal, lights work, and they're coming on in the dash. I can see them off the car. They are crazy bright. And power windows work, and we know the locks work. Let's go ahead and do this test drive. Guess I should have opened up that door, but let's see. As long as I don't hit the Continental, I'm good, right? Like I said, I already driven this truck. That 5.3 definitely sounds good. I have to check the exhaust because I haven't put it on the rack yet. But she's got more than enough power to move this truck, especially considering that she's light in the rear. You can easily break them tires loose. Like I said, she's got more than enough power. Suspension feels nice and tight. I'm not sure if there's lowering springs that made it even. I have to check that. Again, once it's on the rack, I guess they just gonna sit here. And I ain't got no horn, so I can't blow. Steering feels solid. I'm gonna check and see. Alright. Oh, I'm tripping. I ain't never closed the hood all the way once we looked under the hood. So I guess y'all can see the continuity in the videos. Like, you know, we try to go from one thing to another so we don't skip or stage anything. There we go. All right, so yeah, heading straight. Alignment feels nice and solid. That's about how much play I got in the steering wheel before she kicks in, which isn't bad by any means at all. Speedometer is reading 35. I don't think I'm going that fast. I think I'm closer to about 25, but we'll see. I don't think it was calibrated after the swap, and plus going from, I don't know what the stocks were, maybe 15s to the 22s. So I love these. When these trucks, any of the C10s, it don't matter if it's 60, 70, 80s, and even the OBS, it don't matter which one it is. When you do a LS swap, you put anything that has at least 300 horses or more, these things are gonna move because, like I said, they're just so light in the rear. They're relatively light trucks compared to, you know, what we get nowadays. So you're gonna have fun in them. Brakes feel nice and solid. Didn't have to get on it hard. Probably about halfway down. Really good pedal feel. There's a little bit of drone from the exhaust. That's just what is it called? A preference. Some people like the drone. It's all based on what type of mufflers you get, so that's not a issue. Hit our big dip here, see what she does. No issues with the 22s bottoming out or anything. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and get her on the rack. We'll check out underneath. I'm pretty sure she's just as clean as the rest of the car. All right, y'all, we got the 86 C10 up on the rack. Getting up underneath. Starting with the rear bumper, she looks clean underneath. Obviously it's painted. Underneath is extremely clean. At some point in time, probably when they were doing the motor, they probably went through, cleaned up everything, but it looks very clean up under here. The bed of the truck, no rust underneath. Frame extensions, everything. No signs of any rust, any patchwork of any kind. We got the lower end blocks in the back on the factory 12 bolt. The exhaust dumps out before the rear diff. That's kind of why it's got that aggressive growl. But as we keep moving forward, tanks are solid, no signs of any rust. Body is nice. Got the electric fuel pump. Looks like the body mounts have been replaced at some point in time. They look newer, not all squished down. Just came off the test drive. No signs of leak from the trans or the oil pan. Got disc brakes up in the front. Looks like the spindles were replaced at some point in time. Super clean underneath, definitely. No signs of rust, no soft spots, no patchwork. Let me get up under here. And back to the front bumper. Again, the chrome is nice and clean. No rust, no dents, no pitting. Wheel wells are just as clean. Again, the wheels, they're brand new, 22s at each corner. 265s in the front and 295s in the rear. So 22 by 8.5, I think, in the front, and 22 by 10.5 in the back. As we continue along, again, body and paint super clean underneath. This is a good angle, I think, to show the color of this truck. Again, I know, like I said, it has like that brownish orange, but I think that copper right there where that light is at really shows how beautiful that color is. But as we finish up, like I said, underneath is great. Body is very nice. Really good job with the motor. I think this is an overall beautiful truck. All right, if you're interested in this 86, make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on Instagram and the website. As always, we appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below.